friends, Brandon here, and today we're doing the, well, you saw the medal, I can't remember, Home of the Brave or something, half marathon. I put some screenshots of the weather, sent them a lunchbox to demonstrate how flamingly hot it is out here. I had delusions of grandeur to run a full marathon today. My work is about 13 miles from my house, so run there, fill up my stuff, and run back. But after about a half a mile, my clothes were soaked through, so I figured it's probably not the best day to do that. But as miserable as this is, glad to be out here. I'm on my phone today because that POS GoPro wouldn't hook to my computer last week when we tried to download the files, and then it wouldn't charge all week, so I don't know what the hell its problem is. So we'll see how this looks and if I can get it off my phone. So one complaint I do have is if someone's walking and there's no crosswalk where they're walking and they are stopped on the median looking at you, waiting for your dumb ass to get out of the way in your car, you know, then go. Don't slow down with a dumbass look on your face and then stop and kind of creep forward until, you know, one of you blinks. Just go and get the fuck out of the way so the rest of us can continue on our way. Overly cautious drivers are just, it's not even that. It's just they're not paying attention. They see you and they're like, duh, person in the road, I don't know what to do. So anyway, if that happens to you and they're walking, yeah, you should stop. But if your light is green and they're obviously stopped waiting for you, then go. Anyway, we are at 3.2. I don't know if you can see that. So we'll see about 6 here. As bad as I'm suffering, these boys over here roofing, it's gotta be miserable. I don't wish that job on anybody. Well, I'm at this school here. I've run by here before, but it was probably about 6 or 8 months ago. And they just put this path in, so I figured I'd check it out. It's not blocked off or anything anymore, so I assume it's cured. It feels pretty solid. So we're, I don't know, 6.13. Hopefully you can see that. It is hot. But we're getting it done. So the soles of my shoes are starting to wad up under my toes. I think they're laughing at me, if you can hear them. But anyway, they're wadding up under my feet. That's one of two things. One, that they got saturated, which they did last week, or this was 2 weeks ago when it was raining pretty bad. Or two, my shoes have finally given out, which is probably a bad time because I think they probably got almost 400 miles on them, which is longer than they usually last, so it's good. Anyway, I took the salt stick about a mile ago, stopped at this park over here. It's got a drinking fountain, which actually was working. It was hotter than the sidewalk, but it was water. That pool's actually open, so that's cool. Anyway, let's keep rolling. Hope we don't pass out. Okay, we're at mile 9. I don't know, just over 2 hours. Man, it's hot. Probably getting some funny looks here. All right. Yeah. I don't know, mile 9. It's hot. Hi, ducks. duck butt, another duck butt, others. Anyway, sorry, I don't mean to huff and puff, but if I walk any faster than a brisk walk, I get out of breath. I haven't really been able to run much this time, so I guess it's good I cut it back to a half, because I would have just walked the second half and it would have taken all day. But as you can see, there's almost no clouds and no shade. I don't know if I said it, but it's about 3:50 in the afternoon on July 2nd. We're gonna let freedom ring here in a couple days because of America. But we'll get this done. We're gonna take another salt stick, some water. My hands are a bit swollen and poofy. We're gonna get there. 4 left. All right. Well, we are at mile 12. We're getting there. These guys are refreshing this mulch on these trees, so that smells wonderful. But ones back there that they have finished look pretty good. I did run out of water at mile 10, but fortunately I found a drinking fountain that was working about a half mile back there, so I filled up my bottle. I drank my bottle, walked a little bit, came back and filled it up again, and now I don't feel good. Drank too much too fast. But I think I'm going to take another salt stick and walk this one out, which I've been doing for the past couple miles, as you can see from my time. But so it rained here in Houston pretty bad like a week ago, maybe a little more. And this drainage ditch here was full, more or less up to these trees on both sides, if you can believe that. Which is a little scary because it only rained like 4 or 5 inches in one day, and it was almost full. And then if another event like Harvey happens, I mean, our house is uphill from here, so hopefully it'll be all right, but it's a little worrying. But let's shut up and get to 13, because when I'm talking, I'm walking slow. There we go, 13.1 in 3 hours and 10 minutes. I'm knackered, but it was fun-ish. Actually, it really sucked, but we got it done. So, we're almost home. Go in and pass out. I have like a 2-alarm headache from being so dehydrated. So all right. So keep it real and stay tuned for Lunchbox.
Good morning. It is Thursday, July 9th, and I am going out to run the 4th of July Land That I Love half marathon. I'll do a medal tour after. This is my second half marathon of the week. I'm catching up. I have another one tomorrow on the 10th. That will be in honor of my birthday, which will also be belated after the fact. And then I will be caught up, and that's 3 half marathons in a week. But anyway, today should be a good half. I really like this medal. Actually, a lot. I'll tell you about it later after I finish. But so today was supposed to have been done on July 4th. Like I said, I'm behind. Today, I'm dedicating the race to my best friend from high school. and my first cousin, whose birthday was July 4th. And he and I were very close. We had birthdays that were, but sadly he passed on July 3rd, the week before, or the day before his 31st birthday, and the week of my 31st birthday, so a few years ago. But every July, that's what comes up for me is, oh, okay, it's the anniversary of the day that he died, and then the day after the day that he's born, and then later I have my birthday. So this is for Justin. I'm gonna go do this right. He was a funny guy, quirky as hell, but a very good friend, who was gone too soon, as they say. All right, you guys, I will see you in a bit. Still filming on my iPhone because the GoPro is still on vacation. Anyway, I will see you guys very soon.
So I am almost at the halfway point. I alluded to it, but actually today is my birthday. So I stopped at Starbucks midway through to get the free birthday drink, Nitro Cold Brew, which is very refreshing. Halfway through this half marathon is very hot, but I thought I would take a break because it's my birthday and I can stop in the middle of a half marathon if I want to tell a funny memory about my cousin, my best friend Justin, for whom this race is dedicated. So there are so many good ones. But for Halloween one year, I might have the picture, we'll see. We were trying to be creative, and I don't know, we thought we were, you know, what you think you are when you're 17 and you're a little smart, but not that smart, but a little smart. Maybe you know a word or two other people don't know, but we're trying to be ironic. So we dressed up as leftovers, wrapped ourselves in tinfoil, and had my mom like label us, you know, rump roast. That was a good memory. That was in high school. And then let's see, I remember we went to our first Democratic convention in Mount Pleasant, the city over, because we were Democrats in a sea of Republicans, because we were really just contrarians is what we were. Although I still, anyway, let's not talk politics this year. But anyway, it was the only time my parents let me use the car by myself when I was in high school to go to this conference, and mostly because one of our teachers said that, you know, it'd be a good experience for us to see it. So we went. I don't remember anything about the conference. I think it was really, well, anyway. But I remember that it took me forever to get home because I sat behind this parked car forever waiting for them to turn right. And finally he looks at me and he goes, "It's a parked car, Jen." It was just so funny. And he introduced me to Shakira's music before she did English albums. So it's actually some of my favorite music. I wish I could play it, but copyright. That would be a good tribute to him. He paid for my ticket to come to Barcelona when I was in college because he did a lot of international travel. And this isn't really a funny memory, it's a good memory, but we were walking down Las Ramblas in Barcelona, and we went to a restaurant called Rita Blue and had some really good food and some really good sangria and just talked. And he told me, you know, some things about high school that were tough for him. He is Latino, he was gay, he's still gay, he's dead, but he's still gay. And he had a hard time, and even though we were friends and we were compatriots and we were, you know, ride or die, the awkward pair, there were some things I didn't know about him. And so, you know, we grew up in a small town. So those are good memories of him. I love him a lot. I wish he were here. I don't know. He probably would have helped 2020 be a little less weighty. He definitely had a way of lightening moods. I miss him. He is missed. So I'm going to finish my nitro cold brew, and then I'm going to finish my half marathon. Might have a couple more moments, but we'll see. I'm just going to go with it because that's what we do in 2020. We just go with it. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you soon. Hey guys, so almost to mile 9. So pretty. I'm probably bouncing it, sorry. Some ducks or birds. There was a turtle. It's really pretty.
Hey guys, so I am at 9 1/3 of my half marathon. I have, less than four miles to go. Excuse me. I stopped for some water and to plug my phone in because this tends to drain it. But anyway, a couple minutes, just gonna chill for a second and then go finish. Not chilling because I need a break like before, but like I said, plug my phone in. I kind of need to check an email. But other than that, it has been a really good half. It's gone really quickly. It's been a nice day. And I will let you know when it's done, and we'll do a medal tour. And then, yeah, 2 out of 3 half marathons for the week done. And I keep looking at the wrong part of the camera. Okay, another one in the books. Let's do a quick medal tour, and then I need a shower, and I've got to get to early voting. So let's look at this medal.
All right. So hold it still. What I love about this, I love the matte white and the muted blue with the sparkly red glitter. I think it looks really nice. Of course, Land That I Love says it very well. It's the name of the race. Virtual events. Put this on. So we actually had a better 4th of July than I thought we would, all things considered. I made veggie burgers, which were pretty good. And then if I can get the picture to come up, I'll show you. I made these mocktails that they're not Pinterest worthy, but they actually turned out better than expected. So yeah, it was a great 4th. This is a late race, but that's another one in the books, 2 out of 3 for the week. And tomorrow will be my 3rd for this week of July 6th. Talk to you then.